Every city tells you who it is before you say a word to it. In Abuja, the feeling begins at one place, the city gate. And if the gate tells you who Abuja was, then a few kilometers down that same airport road, a new story is rising, the Abuja City Walk. One is a monument, the other is a movement. Today, I want to walk you through both as one continuous journey, from the gate that welcomed the new capital in 1991 to the district now positioning that capital for the next 50 years. The Abuja City Gate was built in 1991 under General Ibrahim Babangida to mark the relocation of the federal capital from Lagos to Abuja. It was designed and constructed by the Italian firm. Two sweeping arches, minimalist, blending Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo architectural motifs into one unified structure. That was the point. A neutral capital, free of the regional and ethnic tensions that had long shaped Nigerian politics. For over 3 decades, it became one of the most recognized symbols of the Nigerian capital, spoken of in the same breath as landmarks like the Gateway of India. But like many monuments, time was not kind to it. By the mid-2020s, neglect had left it looking tired against the ambitions of a growing capital. The push to restore it came from Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, who raised concerns that the capital deserved a more befitting gateway. FCT Minister Barrister Nyesom Wike took up the project, and Julius Berger, the same firm that helped build the original monument decades earlier, was brought back to lead the transformation. Julius Berger designed the remodeling concept and installed the project centerpiece, a striking water fountain with 37 nozzles, one for each of Nigeria's 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The remodeled gate was commissioned in July 2026, timed to mark both the 3rd year of the Tinubu administration and the 50th anniversary of the FCT itself. President Tinubu called it a towering monument to Nigeria's unity in diversity. Wike announced Julius Berger would sign a memorandum of understanding to maintain the monument going forward, so this renewal does not fade the way the last one did. Here is the deeper point. When a government invests in the symbolic entrance to its capital, it is telling investors and citizens something about how it intends to treat everything else. A city that renews its front door is a city preparing you for what is inside. The City Walk story starts with 30 years of failure. The 250-hectare site along Airport Road in Lugbe was allocated over 2 decades ago to the Abuja Technology Village. It never happened. The land sat dormant, overtaken by land grabbers and fraudulent ownership claims. That changed when Minister Wike moved to recover it. In his own words, he put his foot down, declared it government property, and personally chaired an implementation committee to cut through the delays. The FCT completed outstanding approvals, issued a certificate of occupancy, and committed to building the access roads, clearing Sigo's biggest obstacle that had blocked this land for a generation. The partnership was introduced through the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Usoro, connecting the FCT with developers Mag International Lakes Limited and Leak Developments. The joint venture agreement was signed in June 2025 with street delivery milestones, foundation work by August 2025, and a completed first phase, the sales and experience center, by May 2026. Wike was explicit about the consequence of missing those dates. If the timelines are not met, the government will take back the land. The scale is hard to overestimate. It is a 2.4 trillion naira, roughly about $1.5 billion, mixed-use development spanning 250 hectares, master planned by global architectural firm Boni and explicitly modeled on Dubai City Walk. The plan includes a Google Tech Village, a knowledge park anchored by 2 universities, luxury residences, 5-star hotels, and what is projected to become West Africa's largest indoor arena, seating 30,000. At the center of the skyline is a proposed 450-meter skyscraper, positioned to become Africa's tallest building. There is a strong environmental threat too. The living ravine, an ecological corridor built on a sponge district concept for flood management, already shortlisted for the 2026 World Landscape Architectural Awards. The corridor has also been granted free trade zone status by the federal government, aimed at drawing medical tourism, premium retail, and high-end hospitality investments. In July 2026, President Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, formally unveiled the project's sales office, an experience center, declaring that Nigeria is open for business and calling the City Walk a window to a multi-billion-dollar future. At the same event, Link Development signed an MOU with Saudi Royal Prince. Official project tens of thousands of direct and indirect jobs across construction and operations, alongside localized supply chain growth in cement, construction, and tech services. President Tinubu framed this against Nigeria's demographic reality, an average population age of 17.9 years, with the national population projected to reach 440 million by 2050. Investment of this scale, he argued, are needed to channel that youthful energy into productive opportunity. Analysts also expect meaningful property value appreciation across the surrounding districts as the project matures. The City Gate answers the question, who are we? Built to mark unity, renewed to project a capital that respects its history while insisting it still has a future worth investing in. The City Walk answers the question, what are we building next? It takes that same airport route corridor and extends the welcome into something tangible: homes, jobs, technology, and capital. Behind both is the same institutional pattern: a stored or neglected asset, a leadership decision to intervene directly, a fast-tracked approval process, and a construction partner brought in to execute at speed. The gate proved that Abuja could restore what it already had. The City Walk is proving Abuja can build what it has never had before. They are not two separate landmarks. They are two chapters of the same argument that Abuja is still building itself, deliberately, chapter by chapter, gate by gate. So when you drive through that city gate next time, know you are not just entering a city, you are entering an argument about what a capital should be. An argument that continues a few kilometers down the road, and the towers and brick corridors rising in Lugbe. From the gate to the walk, Abuja is writing its next chapter in real time. And as always, I will keep bringing you the story from the ground.